Hey everyone, so we're back. Happy Saturday. Let's keep going in the journal. It was a very productive week-long break, and also with my holiday, with my birthday. That was a lot of fun, just to kind of hang out with the family, relax. So I am ready to keep going in our book. I'm loving it, of course. So I wanted today to just kind of do some more. I have so much of the various prints and stuff that I've done, and I want to kind of keep on sort of just dealing with the wall, the idea of sort of working these walls. And I have this idea that maybe I'll even come back with certain images of the goddess or of women who remind me of some aspect of the goddess and even add them to these walls. But for now, I wanted to just kind of move through the next page and put some more of this down, because number one, I got a lot of it. And I'm really challenging myself to use my stuff up. I'm constantly making more papers and making more jelly prints and making more all of this. I really need to use what I already have. So today is going to be an exploration in working on these pages and just using more of what I already have, while I also think about the goddess, and I think about you know, the inspiration for the shapes. And I've been thinking a lot about the circle and the spiral specifically. And the spiral is a labyrinth, right? We think of the square as a maze. That's very left brain. And the circle, the labyrinth, the spiral is more right brain. And so it's a little bit more, it's not linear. And you kind of can jump off the point on all points of the spiral and think in terms of, so it's kind of like a holistic shape as well. It reminds me a lot of the mother. I apologize in advance. I am in the studio. It's kind of a busy day today. So any of the noise that you hear is going to be coming from the hallway, people walking by and talking, and not much I can do about that. So I apologize in advance for any of the background noise. I also went through and pulled out some of these collages that we've done before. You know, we did some of that in the beginning of the year. And this is a good time to use these sort of things as well. So I have them here to kind of think about. And I've just pulled a lot of bits and pieces that were kind of like in the color palette. I wanted to use, I don't know, it's kind of like on this black and white theme as well. So welcome to the channel. I'm 2 minutes, almost 3 minutes in, and I just jumped into the project. I'm Robin McClendon. If you're first time to my channel, I welcome you and I thank you for stopping by. We do mixed media art here, a lot with the Gelli plate, with books and collage. And, you know, the theme of all that I do is art mythos, which is telling our stories visually. Learning about our own personal visual vocabularies is what I'm really keen on. And, you know, working with the symbols, the ancient, you know, age-old symbols, what they mean and how those meanings still charge our work today. So hang out with us and, you know, enjoy yourselves, and everyone else, welcome back. It's always nice to be here with you all. So I had kind of, this one was really hanging. This was one of the first ones I saw. So I wanted to work with this, and then I just like these wild splotches that I did with the Sumi ink on the tissue paper, and I feel like this could be really good here. And sort of just think about how I would build up. But I like that, and then I sort of have these pieces too, so I can kind of, I could add this in. Okay, so let's see how I work with these. Then I need to sort of think in terms of other kind of imagery that I want to use. Ooh, I like how that finishes it off down there too. Okay, I like that. This I'm thinking about putting there. Sort of think this thing through. I want to do some fold outs. I'm pretty sure about that. So Like I might make a card and sort of like do, you know, one of our fold outs. This is a gel printed card and stained with avocado. So you get that really pretty pink. I love that with the gold. So maybe I'll do something with that. I pulled these out too because I love these fragments, and I feel like they could also work nicely here. Love the fragments. That could be nice. Something like that. Oh, I like that. Can I then maybe make that as a fold out there? Or I can add that. Just kind of piecing a lot of information together. So these pieces I might put on afterwards, once I kind of get things figured out. Yeah, so the idea of that, the circle, you know, we know that is a sacred symbol, and definitely the labyrinth, the spiral. Oh, I like this. Maybe something like that. It's kind of, oh, I'm loving these fragments quite a bit. Like that. I really like that. I'm liking this right here a lot. See if I have anything else that I kind of pulled out that. So let's go ahead and I think what I'm going to do is just go ahead and sort of rip this. Kind of angle it so that I can kind of work around. Okay, put that there. This right here, I think I'm going to also, I like that little staining on the edge, so I might just let this blend off. So I think what I'm going to do is just grab and take this bit off. Kind of ripping it, it's okay. Okay, all right, so if I do that there and this sort of here, because I still kind of want to see the edges of the page or what have you. That underneath there. Really liking that. Okay, so let's go ahead and start gluing. I think I got an idea of what I'm doing here. So let's go ahead and just, I'm going to put the glue on the full page. It's going to be easier than trying to glue that the tissue paper because it's so fine. It rips. And since I'm putting this, really covering this page completely, I can pretty much get glue everywhere. Just want to get a good coat. Okay. Let's go ahead and put this down here like that. Of course, we know we love this tissue paper because you can see through it, and you just see underneath it, and then still get a nice tight, what am I saying? It really sucks to your paper, so you really get a good bond, is what I'm trying to say. So I'll put this here. I don't want to get this down first. Oh, I love it. Look at this. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to just kind of come over here, under here, and put a little bit more of that down. I feel like I kind of don't want to. Let me see. Let's also staple it. Can I? Well, do I need to? I may not need to. I don't know that I want staples there. We don't want staples on our old wall. That ain't quite right. But I do like the fact this lifts up. So I think I'm going to leave that right there. And, oh, I like that there. Let's go ahead and put that down. What about the black and white today? It's really getting it for me. Okay. Let's put this down here. And we're just kind of, that's some paper that we made, remember, a while back. I think last year sometime. I'm going to leave this wonky for right now. Because I like the idea. Wow, they're talking loud, aren't they? That's all the way up front. Somebody coming in to visit. Apologize. And it's funny how, you know, these cameras and our phones, how they pick up all of that background noise more so than the noise like of me talking into it. Like, I bet you guys can hear that woman just laughing. Boy. Anyway. Okay, so that's looking good. I like that a lot. And I don't know why I want to keep this loose. I know I keep on coming back to it, but let's just see. We'll leave it like that for right now. It's a double thickness there. This is paper that I stained and did a bundle, and then I unbundled it. So all this came out of bundle, basically. Well, you know what? I better go ahead. And as much as I kind of want to leave it open, I can see it's a little rippy. And I don't want it to rip. So let's just go ahead and put this down. Okay. Okay. And it really is kind of decomposing a little bit. So I do like that, you know, that sort of bit, that idea of, okay, so what else do I want here? Actually, I'm going to stop right there for right now because I do like what I'm seeing, and I don't want it to be overstudied. I definitely don't want that. I want this to all sort of be very, let me just put this here, but I kind of really want this to be very, you know, just like not studied, and definitely very impromptu, very much like a way it would develop if it were like naturally, like on a wall or something. You have just the buildup of language, the buildup of communications, and you know, it's not like designed. And that's always a challenge when we're doing this kind of work, is like, how do you create your work so that you know, it's balanced, it has interest, but it's not like designed. I don't, you know, me personally, I've really tried to create my work in a way that it doesn't look like I've sort of designed it. And every little piece is just a little, you know, way, because it takes away from like that just organic, sort of natural flow that I really am in love with. So that's kind of like my personal aesthetic. I know we all come to this differently, but that's what I'm always trying to, you know, be conscious of, is not having it look too studied and what have you. So Definitely leaving a space where our where we bound it, because I love seeing that sari silk there. So I make sure that when I'm doing it, that I'm still exposing. Oh, where'd this piece come from? Oh, it's supposed to be over here. Yay. Lift it up so you can see. So you see, that's that sari silk that we bound it with, and that some of the tape and what have you. So I don't want to, and in fact, I'm gonna get some of my tape. Where's my tape? My tape. That's what I can do here. Just again here, just impromptu. Just take a small piece and kind of put it there. So it's kind of giving us that old wall feel. So I don't have to have it glued all the way down, but I love it. Okay, that works. So here, we need to get some glue there. And this piece, yes, we want to put that there. That's going to be good. And see how this just really pops against that, even though it was on that tissue paper, and when you lay it down flat, you really get to see that image. And you can still see through it, to see all the staining and all that good stuff there. So yeah, just sort of think in terms of, our old walls, cave walls, just really art mythos, telling your stories visually. So this is visual storytelling. And how can we make our visual storytelling better? How can we improve it? How can we really, like that, get even better at that process. That's kind of what I'm always thinking about when I'm working. Let me see. Kind of want to have it sit right down in that circle. And I kind of feel like I'm trying to look, I'm enjoying sort of blocking out a lot of these words. Though I really like, I'm trying to reading around so I can make sure that the words that are left are just very generic, like the, and, come, go. I don't want it to be any of the storyline or anything that would like really detract from what I'm saying. So that's what you also kind of keep in mind when you're using book pages, is to kind of make sure that what you're leaving exposed is you're okay with reading it. But these little fragments I think are so good. To this side. Kind of covering stuff up, and at the same time just really adding to the texture of this whole project. Now let's just take a look at it all. Kind of put it up so you can sort of see it. So those are all papers that I stained, coffee stain, did my rain staining on it. And I really like the way they are building against this wall. Look at this. It's one of the stamps that I had made. It doesn't go here, but we'll keep it there. So let's see. take a step back. That actually came together pretty quickly. I was like not sure of what. Oh, love. No, this is from an old book page. I think this is an Asian. We'll save that for another time. And I'm going to go ahead and cut. See, I have this tissue here. Let's just go ahead and cut it to get rid of it. Okay. And here at the top, see if it's dry enough to rip. I prefer ripping it. Let's see. Already got some good stuff there, huh? Okay. And I could see in the future coming across maybe some other, of our goddesses, just images that I would insert in some of these places. Like I could see inserting something here. This page is not done, but it's, oh, that's nice there. But it really is, I still love it like this. There's just the subtle nature of it. And then we're moving to this. This is good. This is one of this linen that I'd use the stains and use the new stamps on. I feel like that orange could be good there. But looking here, it looks cool, but up just kind of looking at the camera, it gets lost. So maybe I won't do it. Oh, wait a minute. That actually looks good there. I'll put that there. I like that there. Let me get the Giotto. That's nice and subtle, and the orange and everything really goes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave these edges up. Put that right in there, and then sort of leave it so it floats. Oh, love it. Pick it up so you guys can see. See how that just lays right on that page nicely. I like that. Okay. Let me see. No, I don't want anything to border it. I like it like it is, like that. Okay, let's see. I think we might be done. Wow, that was a cool 22 minutes. And that came together nicely. How exciting. So yeah, just as you're working, think about your visual vocabulary, think about your images. Many of you who took the glue gun, a lot of you guys took that glue gun workshop where we were I was showing how I make these symbols. If you happen to miss out or miss the notification or whatever, the link is below. You still have time to jump in because we're going to do a Q&A. This goes up on Saturday, so we'll do a Q&A on Sunday at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and that's when you can come in, ask me all the questions. So you have time to jump in and get it. It was only $25 for the course, but I really packed it full of some jelly printing sessions and how I made these stencils. So I'm just kind of going over to see if there's anything else I want to sort of use that another time. Oh, I like this. This is stained also with some avocado and some sumi. I really like that. That's for another time. I have these little symbol things, which are kind of cool. I kind of like that there. That makes a nice little bridge. Yeah, let's put that here. I like that right there. Kind of adds to the whole symbol wall art type of thing that we've been talking about. But okay. Alrighty, so I think we're looking good. So I hope you guys enjoyed this session and hanging out. And yeah, just know that you guys can check out the links below if you decide you want to. And in the meantime, let's just keep on this journey. And today for me, it was circles and labyrinths, even though I didn't use a lot of circles. This was kind of, I guess the dots and everything inspire that. And this symbol right here does it for me. It's almost like the goddess with the Vesica Pisces type of feel to it as well. But just old walls, this idea of language built up on walls over the years is really what's inspiring me. So, okay, take care. Love you guys. Remember to thumb up the video if you enjoyed this session. That helps push out to people in YouTube. YouTube listens to that and sends it to people. And I'm always getting people for the first time saying, hey, just seeing your channel for the first time, like you got so much stuff, where you been, type of thing. And of course, if you're new, hit the bell, hit all, that way you get all the notifications. And when I set my videos for premiere, if you say notify me, then it'll notify you, half an hour before, and then you can come in and chat with us, because right now we're chatting it up and we're all over the world. It's amazing. People from Tanzania and Brazil and South Africa and the Netherlands and New Zealand, and we're all over, of course, everywhere in the United States. So I love this community, love you guys. And until next week, let's stay on this sacred journey of enjoying the mother, letting her talk to us, and be inspired by the language of the ages in our work. Take care. Love you guys. Bye-bye.